All right, let's. Did you read any of this Dr. Disrespect stuff? I mean, there's two different stories here.
I read the second one. Do I have to read this first one?
The first one is really
I kind of don't care. But go ahead.
Okay, it's two different things. First of all, it's like he came back after his long break. You know, he cheated on his wife.
Again, it's like I get there's reasons why I don't care about this guy.
Okay, just listen. Just give me a second, okay? He came back after like a month and a half break, and there were almost 400,000 people came back to watch his stream, concurrent viewers. And there's some debate about whether that's the most watched stream ever on Twitch, or biggest streamers. Maybe they probably have events that are bigger, but for like an individual streamer. And so there's a little bit of debate about who's really number one, but whatever, that doesn't really matter. Today, people are complaining about a video clip where Dr. Disrespect is doing like a bad Chinese accent, yelling in Chinese. Well, it's actually it sounds like he could be saying something in Chinese. I don't know, but he's probably not. And people are calling him out on it and saying that it's racist and all these various things. But I think that really, this is another example of people being outraged about something like instantly at the drop of the hat before they really know that much about something, which is definitely something that happens on Twitter and Facebook. I mean, he's clearly a guy playing a character, and his name is His name is Guy, by the way.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
You're so wrong.
Explain to me how I'm wrong. Go.
He's not playing. Yes, he's.
Have you watched a stream character before? Go on.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter that you're not familiar with what he does.
It doesn't matter. There's a difference between a character and a persona.
Yes.
And it's also where he portrays his persona and just having a moniker of responsibility for the audience that's watching you that is probably mostly children. So just a little.
I don't think he's mostly. I don't know. How do you know that it's mostly children? You're not. See, like this, like I'm saying, people getting outraged. They're not familiar with.
It doesn't matter.
It
doesn't mean he gets to be. It doesn't mean he gets to do.
Okay. Did you watch wrestling growing up?
Accents.
Did you watch wrestling growing up?
Yes, and most of that was racist.
All of it was.
It was super racist.
What about now?
It would not be acceptable.
Okay.
Now.
What about wrestling now? Do you watch wrestling now?
No one is racist. No one would do. No one on a WWE show.
There are no
would do
guys saying things like heel type things on wrestling.
There's a difference between a heel type thing.
Yes.
And like if someone called, they said, "Yeah, wait," he started calling someone a jerk, or that's different than
you don't watch comedies. You don't watch comedies that have characters who say silly things and say like racist things.
Have I ever? I want to say yes. I'm sure in my lifetime.
You never watched a show like Eastbound and Down or Saturday Night Live or things like that? It's
not the same. I know you want it to be the same, but it just isn't the same.
You haven't watched. You don't know. That's my whole point. When you watch, I'm not saying that he's a great guy. I don't know what he's like, and the only thing I know about his personal life is that he cheated on his wife, which is not a great thing.
He's probably not the best person.
Okay, I'll say. Look, I don't know. That's the only thing I know about him.
I'm not saying that I think he's a racist. It doesn't mean that. You don't have to be a racist to say racist things and not realize you're saying racist things.
Maybe he realized he's saying racist things, but he's clearly like he's wearing a ridiculous wig,
that doesn't mean you get to go on Twitch and say racist things.
He doesn't say racist things. What did he say that was racist?
That was pretty racist, GP.
Dude. What did he say that was racist? He did a bad Chinese accent. He's playing a character
that's
who's supposed to be an asshole.
I'm pretty sure that's racist. He did something stupid. And again, do I think he's a racist? I honestly don't know him personally, and he probably isn't. Do people that are not racist sometimes do racist things without realizing they're being racist? Yes, I know that happens all the time. It doesn't necessarily even make him a bad person if he's aware that he did something, in hindsight. And I actually am a firm believer in this, that people can change and make mistakes, and if they apologize for mistakes they make, then we should give people the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
He does a lot of like weird accents and voices and things like that. He does a Spanish one. It's just one of the stupid things that he does. Do I find that funny? No, I don't find that funny. Did I find it funny when Bill Maher, used the N-word in a joke? It's not, I wouldn't say those are two things that you'd necessarily compare, but in a way it's similar. You have two guys who are trying to be funny that are, not reading stuff off cue cards.
And when the people that he's targeting look at him and say, hey, that's not cool, I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that anymore.
But no one he's not targeting those people. These are people who never ever have watched him, but saw a 30-second video and decided that he's a racist. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying that's you. Because I read it on Twitter. How do you know
that it's just people who've never watched them that were offended by what he said? Clearly someone was that it got out this far.
Because I can tell by reading what they wrote that they've never watched him, that they saw this and they said, oh my God, they took 30 seconds out of 200 hours of footage a month. They took 30 seconds and now he's a racist. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think he's necessarily a racist, but it doesn't mean that he didn't say something that he probably shouldn't have.
Okay, well look, he's an artist and he's, look, you can say it's not funny. And look, I don't think it's funny. I don't laugh when he does that. It's a joke that, I think falls flat. I wouldn't say that he's a racist. I wouldn't say Bill Maher's a racist because he used the N-word in a joke that fell flat. I think it's clear to anyone
I'm not familiar with the Bill Maher thing. What N-word did he say?
Nacho. And this is a character. There's skits, there's costumes, there's music, there's dancing. It's a performance. There's no question about it. There's no way that this guy, when he's done with the stream and takes the wig off and takes all this stuff off, is that character. It's ridiculous.
I don't know about that. You're making an assumption.
Look, I've seen what he sounds like in real life. I've watched videos from 7 years ago.
I think the issue comes in that his character isn't that far removed from like what some actual people are.
That's fine. Okay, look. So what? We can't make fun of those people with a parody then? I mean, that's ridiculous. If he's done. Look, there's a reason why he's the most popular guy on Twitch, and it's not because he's putting on fantastic racist content. He happens to be pretty entertaining. Now, it's not a home run every time. He's doing 8 hours a day, and I'm sure he's not really writing a lot of material, but some of it's definitely like written. There's sets. He's got like green screen sets that he transitions to. It's clearly a performance of a character. So you can say it's not. You can argue and say, look, maybe this is not appropriate for kids. Parents need to talk to their kids. Maybe Twitch should be rating the channels. These are things that are worth talking about. But to be honest, I've watched other streams. He doesn't curse. Dr. Disrespect, he yells a lot, but he seems to work hard to not. I curse a hell of a lot more on my stream than he does on his stream.
Please don't use the H word.
What was the H word?
You said hell.
Anyway, all right, that's enough. I would say that Dr. Disrespect needs a PR guy. It would be helpful for him. Like, I don't think it was great, like, when he was confronted by people saying that he was racist by saying, like, I have Asian friends or something like that, or I'm married to an Asian woman, or something like that.
Kind of like what your excuse
It's part of the bit, though, right? Like, that seems like that's part of the bit, but he's replying in a way that's not part of it.
No. He, like, if you look at his quote there,
I get.
That sounds like he's in character in his quote, right?
We both get what he's doing.
He's referring to his wife as Mrs. Assassin, which is her character on the show. I don't even know if she's really if this is really a place of Molokai, the island. I don't know. I guess it's in the Philippines. Who knows? The point is, if you've ever spent more than 30 seconds watching him, you would realize this is a guy in a character, doing a character. That's my point. In other Twitch news that's completely unrelated to this is that they have new policies for sexual content and harassment that could get you banned based on what you do outside of Twitch. So if you're an asshole, if someone catches you being an asshole in real life, you can have your Twitch channel banned. And also they've addressed some of these some streamers, they call them like, I don't even know what they call them, booby streamers, bikini streamers or something. I don't know. Girls who wear very little clothing while they're streaming. They're trying to cut down on that. And now they're saying you have to wear clothing that would be acceptable at the mall. So be careful, Wombat, next time you go on Twitch.
I don't know. I think they'd probably be better off just having an adult section.
Yeah, yeah. It seems weird to me. Like, let's say I want to do a show, like a comedy show on Twitch, and one of my skits has me in my underwear. Like,
yeah, no one wants to see that. I'm thinking maybe I want to watch a game where there's a topless woman streaming PUBG. Maybe I would enjoy that. I don't know if I would enjoy that. I've never watched that, but I don't know.
Look,
Seems like
it is weird.
Someone else will just pick up that slack if they don't do it.
Like YouPorn.
If there's a market for it?
Yeah, they have. Of course, there's porn women streaming all the time everywhere. But I think you're right, though, Wombat. I mean, it seems limiting in a way. I don't know what's wrong about women taking their. I don't know. It's up to Twitch to really put in.
Oh, there's a lot wrong with it. It just doesn't. It's just a question of, is it?
The people who complain about it are the people saying like it's taking away from like the real, like the quality streamers. But I don't know. Like if people like it and it's not illegal, I don't know. If I'm looking for porn, I'm not going to Twitch, I think is what I'm here to say. And I think most people, if they're looking to look at naked women, Twitch is not going to be their first stop. It's not very efficient.
Yeah, but it's really hard to find naked women on the internet. So it's
that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's just like, I mean, am I really? If these streamers are popular on Twitch, I guess they're people are looking for something more than just naked women, right? Because this is not the best place to find them.